basis of inheritance. That's a new chapter. It's from unit 2 again. That is principles of inheritance. We have already studied principles of inheritance and variation. Now this is molecular basis. As in your 11th class, you have studied at the last, there was a chapter that is biomolecules, which we discussed in the last of the last session. So that was a molecular basis पे हमारा वही वाला concept यहाँ पे भी आता है, that is a biomolecules, if you remember. So biomolecules में one kind of a biomolecule you have studied already, and that was a biomolecule of the nucleic acids. Nucleic acids that you have studied through that chapter. Even in your 12th class for chemistry, you have a chapter of biomolecules. In that also you will be studying these kind of the things. So this is biomolecules is very important. Bio means living, molecules mean the molecular basis of, you can say, organization. Okay. In the lower classes, we used to start the organizations, that is from the cell, tissue, organ system, like that. So this is the cellular level of organization. But after so much of the studies, finally it was got that the cell is not the basic level. The cell has also been made from the biomolecules. Okay, the molecules which are involved in the living organisms formation. So that have been termed as biomolecules. So one biomolecule which is very important, that is for the living organisms to exist, that is a nucleic acid, right? Again, in the previous standard, we have studied that there are certain of the living organisms that which are only consist of a single stranded RNA. This is one organism, viroids, we have studied. So the living organisms, if they are having this nucleic acid, they can become living, they can become active, and they can bring out the changes, as this did in the TMV, that is tobacco mosaic virus के केस में हमने पढ़ा. यहाँ देयर इज वो जो टीओ डाइनर ने किया था लेडी फिंगर्स में, जो कंडीशन शो करता था दैट ऑफ अ डिजीज, दैट वाज अ वायरॉइड. तो ये एक्टिव होके लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स की फॉर्म में, मतलब ये लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स की प्रेजेंस में आके ये अपना एक्शन दे देते हैं, चेंजेस प्रोड्यूस करते हैं. दैट मीन्स दे देमसेल्व्स आर एक्टिव इनफ, दैट मीन्स दे आर ऑफ द लिविंग स्टेज, है ना. जैसे वायरसेस लिविंग नॉन लिविंग दोनों होते, तो लिविंग स्टेट भी है लेकिन उनके पास. So nucleic acid is the one that is the most important, you can say, component of the living organisms. So that is a biomolecule of the nucleic acid types. Two types of the nucleic acids you have studied, that is RNA and the DNA. RNA is ribonucleic acid, DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid, right? The DNA, that is the deoxyribonucleic acid, as the name is saying, these are the nucleic acids having the ribose sugar. This is ribonucleic acid, that is deoxyribonucleic acid. So they are having the ribose sugar as their backbone, and as a component of a backbone. These are the longer, you can say, long chained structures. These DNAs and RNAs, they are the long chain structures. And the number of the nucleotides that which are present, the nucleic acid that which is made from the nucleotides. What are nucleotides? Tides, they have three components. T here has a significance, that means they have three components in a nucleotide, single nucleotide. It consists of three things. One is the sugar molecule, another is the phosphorus molecule, and the third one is a nitrogenous base pair. Okay, nucleotides. Okay, so nucleotides are further made from the nucleosides. What are the nucleosides? Here S has a component that is a nucleoside. Tide और side में सिर्फ T और S का फर्क है. So T से you can just remember it. T is for three try के लिए तीन components present होते हैं इसके अंदर. ठीक है. Nucleosides में there are the two components which are bonded together, and that is the sugar along with the nitrogenous base pair. The sugar and the nitrogenous base pair, they have a special linkage or a bonding in between, which is the N-glycosidic linkage, that which helps to bind the two things together. नाइट्रोजन नहीं है, ये नाइट्रोजनस बेस पेयर है. ठीक है, BP stands for the base pair, nitrogenous base pair. Okay, the nitrogenous base pairs are further of two types, that are the purines and pyrimidines. Purines and pyrimidines are further of their varieties. The purines are two, that is A and G, adenine and guanine, right? Whereas the pyrimidines, they are cytosine or thymine, and in place of thymine in RNA, there is uracil. Okay. So these are the pyrimidines and the purines. Clear? So whenever the DNA structure has to be formed, a structure of the nucleic acid has to be formed, firstly, what is happening is the nitrogenous base pairs, they make their connection with the this sugar molecules, pentose sugar. ठीक है? तो ये sugar molecules के साथ ये connection बनाते हैं, bonding करते हैं, and after that they get binded with the phosphorus, making the nucleotide. The nucleotides club up, forming the nucleic acid. ठीक है? So this is the basic structure of a DNA. DNA की बात करें तो that is this is deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay. Now if you make a complete polynucleotide chain, अगर आपको इसका बनाना हो DNA का, जो कि usually आता है पेपर में, so this is having the pentose sugar. First of all, you will be making the 5-sided ring like this. Okay, this is a 5-sided ring with the CH2 group here, right? ये बना लो साथ साथ में, polynucleotide chain है ये. This is the sugar along with the nitrogenous base. It is making the bond here. Let's say A is bonded here, adenine. ठीक है? And this is sugar and adenine. अभी तक ये दो चीजें हुई, S and N. S and N क्या है? न्यूक्लियोसाइड. तो ये एक मॉलिक्यूल बना किसका? न्यूक्लियोसाइड का. जब यहाँ पे कनेक्शन आ गया फॉस्फोरस का, दिस इज अ फॉस्फोरस मॉलिक्यूल. तो जब यहाँ पे कनेक्शन फॉस्फोरस का आ गया तो दिस इज व्हाट? दिस इज अ सिंगल न्यूक्लियोटाइड. है ना? तीन चीजें, शुगर, फॉस्फोरस, नाइट्रोजनस बेस, शुगर एंड फॉस्फोरस. सो दिस इज अ सिंगल nucleotide. Tushar, just a minute. After this, there will be several of the nucleotides which will be clubbed up and which will be chained together, forming the further chain, continuing this chain. So when they are to continue the chain, again this component will be repeated. Phosphorus bonded with CH2. Then at the same site, you have to combine the CH2. Okay. So similarly, the pentose sugar like this, right? Then at this end, there is a N-glycosidic linkage with the next nitrogenous base pair. Let's say any of these, T, thymine. ठीक है? ATGC 4 होते हैं. U, uracil सिर्फ RNA में होता है. ठीक है? Similarly, it is going to connect the further. ये यहाँ पे फिर से phosphorus के साथ bonding देगा, and then again CH2, it is going to make it again bond with the pentose sugar like this, and again another one that is going to continue with the nitrogenous base pair. Okay, so let us, there is the G. So this process that continues further, and at the last end there will be a hydroxyl group which is left blank. Okay, this makes the first side, this is the side of this one strand of the DNA as 5' end. ठीक है? This is a 5' phosphate end and this is a 3' hydroxyl end. अब यहाँ से एक और कंसेप्ट है कि ये 5 to 3' रेंज है. जब ऑपोजिट कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री स्ट्रैंड इसका रेंज होगा, that will be 3 to 5'. ठीक है? So this complete is a polynucleotide chain. This you get into the papers as to draw the nucleotide chain in its chemical form. Okay, so you can just copy it out. Yes, the calculation part of this can be done, right? So this is the full length of the DNA of a normal DNA, and the nucleus, if it is 10 raised to power -6 meters, then how is it possible to accommodate this big DNA into this small nucleus? कैसे possible है कि हम इतने छोटे न्यूक्लियस के अंदर ये इतना बड़ा DNA जो है उसको यहाँ पे डाल सकें, इस न्यूक्लियस के अंदर भेज सकें? So this was possible because of a structure which has been made, and the structure is termed as nucleosome, right? The structure which has been constructed for the packing of the DNAs. डीएनए को पैक करने के लिए there has been a structure which is created. It is the nucleosome. It is NuCleosome. Okay, nucleosome. So this nucleosome structure, this is basically made up of the proteins along with the DNA. So this is the proteins along with DNA. When it is wrapped, the DNA is wrapped over the proteins. We get to have a structure called as nucleosome, right? In this, what is there is, if we first come to the prokaryotic cells के अंदर ऐसे structures तो खैर नहीं बनते हैं, लेकिन prokaryotic cell के अंदर you have studied one term, that is a nucleoid. Have you studied what is that nucleoid? We usually say that it is the membraneless chromatin material of the prokaryotic cell, है ना, हम यही कहते हैं ना, because there is no nuclear membrane found in the prokaryotic cells. Actually what happens is, if we talk about a prokaryotic cell, let's say this is a prokaryotic cell, okay, the outer coverings and everything is there. Talking about the chromatin material, that is the chromosomal material, the chromosomal material is not spread all through this. ये पूरा का पूरा cover करके कहीं पे भी नहीं जा सकता है. It is, you can say, centralized or it is localized at a particular area. It has been localized only at a particular area. Why? What made it to be localized at a particular area? यहीं पे क्यों रहता है? क्यों हम इसको हमेशा लिखते हैं? क्यों यहाँ पे सिंपल में साइड सेंटर में बनाते हैं? यहाँ एक पर्टिकुलर लोकेशन पे बनाते हैं? That is because this is DNA is negatively charged. DNA negatively charged है, ठीक है? और यहाँ पे प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल्स के अंदर भी कुछ पॉजिटिवली चार्ज प्रोटीन्स इस एरिया में लोकलाइज्ड हैं ऑलरेडी. जहां ये पॉजिटिवली चार्ज प्रोटीन्स लोकलाइज्ड हैं, वहीं पे ये नेगेटिवली चार्ज डीएनए भी लोकलाइज हो जाएगा. एंड दैट रीजन वेयर दिस chromosomal material or the chromatin material that you can say gets associated with these positively charged, that area, that region is termed as a nucleoid in a prokaryotic cell. Okay, so that region is termed as the nucleoid because here there is no membrane. So how it can be always localized here only? It is only due to these positively charged proteins. Similarly are these proteins, but here they are the special proteins that is in the eukaryotes. ये eukaryotes के case में है. But when we talk about the eukaryotes, the proteins, the specialized proteins, they are the histone proteins. Histone proteins are of 5 kinds, that is H1, H2A, H2B, H3 and H4. So these are 5 types of the histone proteins, H3 and H4. Okay. Out of these 5 types of the histone proteins, there are 4 of these which are providing 2 units of each giving out 2 units, forming an octamer. Forming an octamer means this is the 2 units of each, one on the front side, one on the back side. So this is H2A, H2A back, H2B, H2B, H3, H4, ये सारी. ठीक है, तो ये एक बन गया ऑक्टामर, प्रोटीन्स का हिस्टोन कोर बन गया, which is called as an octamer. After this, when this octamer is created, now the DNA will be wrapped on it. These are positively charged, these are negatively charged. So the DNA which gets wrapped over it, that is looks like this. ठीक है, वो इसके ऊपर रैपिंग से शॉर्टन हो जाएगा. शॉर्टन हो जाएगा ना, उसकी लेंथ थोड़ी सी रिड्यूस हो जाएगी क्योंकि वो पॉजिटिवली चार्ज में अट्रैक्ट हो गया है और अपना लेंथ छोटा कर रहा है. बट देन देयर इज ऑल्सो द डीएनए विच इज फ्लैंगिंग आउट. नेक्स्ट न्यूक्लियोसोम को जाके जुड़ने के लिए एक और डीएनए चाहिए इसको ऐसे ही. ठीक है, मतलब वही स्ट्रैंड फ्लैंग आउट कर रहा है ना, जो हिस्टोन प्रोटीन के साथ एसोसिएटेड नहीं है. तो इसको सपोर्ट देने के लिए दिस H1 इज देयर. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे ये जो डीएनए है, लिंकर डीएनए हम इसको कहते हैं. लिंकर इज फ्रॉम वन nucleosome to the another nucleosome. This is supported further by H1. The linker DNA is supported by H1 histone proteins. Okay, so this is about the histone proteins that produces an octamer with 4 of its types, each producing 2 units. octamer is created and the DNA gets wrapped over it, forming a structure which is called as a nucleosome. Okay, and this nucleosomes जब पूरे बन जाते हैं, पूरी chromatin length को cover करते हैं, then they give the appearance of beads on string. मतलब एक धागे के ऊपर जैसे beads डाल दिए जाते हैं, वैसा appearance आता है nucleosome. ठीक है, so this was just a, you can say, introductory part for this molecular basis of inheritance. Further, we'll be continuing with the genetics experiments, that what decided, how that was decided that DNA was a genetic material, who proposed these experiments, who had done what contributions. These all things will be starting by tomorrow. So don't leave your class, be attentive, be regular, be punctual to attend the classes. Anyone having any question for today?